Hello everybody and welcome to my drumming world. It's Tamatis from SK Drumming here, and today it's Friday. We have another Q&A episode. How's everybody doing? Are you okay? Let's get started with some news. As about the chicken coop, on this week we closed up the gaps, painted, and we have the chicken beds to do, and also to fill up the nests. Hopefully during the weekend we'll finish up everything, so on next weekend I will be able to upload the slideshow that I promised about it. It will be probably on the next episode. Thank you so much for your requests in the Black Sabbath month. November is requests month for Black Sabbath. I'm still accepting. Many of you have been placed your requests. The list will be updated with those. And for those who want to request something more, feel free to do so. It will be more than a pleasure for me to cover Black Sabbath songs. As about my job status, I see entropy. As about interviews, new requests for tasks, things are slightly better, I might say so. So good news on that side too. And let's move on to your questions. First question is from Brian Gribin. You already know Brian. He's one of the permanent questioners in this Q&A section, and it's more than a pleasure for me to communicate with Brian. Actually, it's more than a pleasure to communicate with all of you. Let's get started with Brian's question. Brian said, "Hey Stamatis, thanks for the shout out again, brother. Here's another one for you. Not drum related. What do you need to do have a successful chicken coop? I know you mention it a lot in your news, so let's hear how you work yours." Brian, having a successful chicken coop. Successful means that all the birds are comfy. So a successful chicken coop need to be ventilated very well, need to have a mechanism to clean up itself without much time spending on it. It must be warm during the winter days, and also avoid being so warm during the summer days, as chicken birds are sensitive on both situations, extreme cold and extreme heat. And in the area that I live, we have plenty of both. For sure, the summers are not compared to those being in Athens, as in Athens it's during the summer being like living in an oven. But during the winter days, we can have snow, can have negative temperatures. We can reach up to minus 15 Celsius degrees. Also, a successful chicken coop must be constructed in that way so that the birds need to be to feel safe. Because if the birds do not feel safe, then there is a problem, and they do not produce eggs, so they need to feel safe. And some of the eggs can also become chicken birds on their own. That's pretty much it about the coop and how can this be successful. As about mine, the skeleton has been built through steel. The gaps have been closed with OSB wood and was painted, and we plan for extra insulation as about the temperature to avoid the northern winter wind to enter in the coop. Eventually the chicken will group up together during the night and will stay warm as long as they are dry and they don't touch with their feet the steel. Everything is okay. They won't have any problem. Hope that answers your question. If you have more to ask about it, feel free to drop me a line in the comments below. It will be a pleasure for me to provide a specific answer. And also, once you see the slideshow about how this scope I built up has been made, probably new questions may arise about it. Feel free to drop them. And last comment for today, as this episode will be a short one, is from Stamatis Tsolelis. You know Stamatis, so far he is one of the fanatic on my channel. He drops his enormous comments, lengthy, with passion. He lives through them. Also, he lives through the songs he does on his channel. I suggest you to pay him a visit. All the links from the channels that placed questions, Brian Gribbin and Stamatis Tsolelis, will be in the description below. Pay them a visit. And Stamatis said, Chicken Farm seems a nice name for a band singing only like chicken. Stamati. Chickens are great, brother. The number one food, and eggs with protein. Doctors said we must eat 2 eggs per day. It will be very nice for our health. Indeed. Especially boiled eggs. We tried, but not every day 2 eggs. Okay. It depends on how you want them. I try to get at least 2 eggs per day on my stomach as well. But for now we have many orders, so it's difficult to get every day at least an egg eaten. Anyway, Stamatis also said, your videos have all the info someone can see to have an idea for the songs you show on the drums only video isn't a must have, I think. As about this one, I might say that I have at least 3 persons that are jamming to whatever I release, and they do love it. Meaning that they don't jam on my drum covers, but my drums only videos. And one of them that also does drum collaboration covers is Marty McPhee, George from Greece, accompanied with Osvaldo Montoya. They do drum collaboration videos of me. So it's a strong inspiration for me to move on and continue delivering those videos to you. Also, Stamatis said, thank you for your answers. I have agreed to the main theme I suggest. And finally, for request to Black Sabbath covering, I guess a very nice song that I love from them is Symptom of the Universe. Excellent choice, brother. And another is a classic, is Fairies Wear Boots. Another great choice. Both will be done and the list will be updated. Take care, bro, and wish your chicken farm deliver you many eggs. Thank you for your excellent wishes, Stamati, and I hope so as well. With this and that, this episode reached to its end. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you also so much for requesting Black Sabbath songs. And next episode will be on Friday. Also stay tuned for the drums only version of Amon Amarth Raise Your Horns, as every Sunday I do release one drums only cover. If it happens to land for the first time in this video, feel free to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell to get informed when a new video will be released. And for those who are already subscribed, thank you so much for watching this. See you next Friday with a new episode, and also stay tuned for the slideshow that I will try to prepare for you for the next episode, as about the chicken farm. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, be happy, keep on rocking, keep on drumming, and also do not forget to visit my drums only cover on Sunday. Bye everybody!